Today is going to be super quiet because my child is trying to sleep on my legs, although she's kind of stirring. So if you hear noises and stuff like that, that will be her iPad. So my volume might go in and out. There might be times where I don't talk or I might type on the screen. But that is what is going on. So we're just going to go ahead and get into it. But if I'm not talking or if I'm quiet and rumbly, that's why. Just a parent doing parent things, trying to enjoy the small amount of peace that I have. Usually she takes naps in her room, but it's a little chilly today, so she decided she wanted to crawl into bed at my feet, sleep with her daddy, so who am I to stop her? I love my baby girl, so. Also, don't mind my dog whining in the background. He's going through this thing with the cat right now where she's terrorizing him and he doesn't want to both come into my room and he doesn't want to crawl into bed. He wants me to pick him up and I'm just straight up not doing that. So where we last left off, we were building our house. I still have the terrible stick drift, so I apologize for that. But we're going to continue building the house. We got the base walls, so we have to decide if we're going to continue on trying to color the floor, if we're going to now work on the banisters, or if we're going to start on the roof and the ceiling. And I think we should finish the banisters next because that's going to be the next easiest thing. So we have to collect cobblestone. The easiest way to collect it would be to get it from over there. Ow. You know, what's funny is I actually used to do ASMR videos, and I've been constantly toying with the idea of going back, although my content was more of ASMR roleplay. Very different. It is more of like comfort audios, not like whisper stuff or anything like that. Not really stuff to fall asleep to, more of like, you know, like boyfriend audios and stuff like that book talk stuff. That's kind of what I thought about getting back into. Not that I wouldn't make stuff to fall asleep to, or, you know. I also made spicy audios, which still exists somewhere, but I'm not dropping that link anytime soon. I've thought about getting back into that as well. If you guys want to find that, that's your own prerogative, but I ain't dropping that link. And those are old. Those are very old. I don't even sound like that anymore, so. So I consider that like a whole different person at this point. there's one thing about me, and that is that a lot of people think I overshare. That I will say some crazy shit about my life. But the great thing about that is I cannot be blackmailed. Because if you don't keep any secrets about yourself, if you're willing to say the crazy shit about yourself out loud, then nobody can hold anything against you. So, there's that. And plus, I embarrass myself on a regular basis, so I do that shit for myself. I don't need somebody doing that for me. Alright, that should be enough cobblestone for the banisters. And we can even get started on the ground layer as well. We'll start cooking up some bricks. I'm going to put one here because I gotta climb, but we'll destroy that soon. I just gotta not fall. Stick drift, don't fail me now. Still gotta figure out what we want the roof and the ceiling to be. What I'm thinking is maybe diorite is what I want for the ceiling. Is that all of them? That might be all of them. It looks like it. Oh, wandering trader. I need to go murderize him. Hold on. Let me go ahead and put these in the oven. Probably not enough, but to start. Oh, we very much do not have enough. Hold on. And these can be next. Let me just go murderize this guy. Hello, good sir. Would you like to donate your body to the cause? Thank you for your patronage. Heart to it, you as well. I think I got both the leads. Murderize this chicken since he's out here. Ow. Eat this cooked pork chop. Gain its nutrients and its knowledge. Alright, now I should be able to cook the stone. And I will use use that to make torches. So that way I can also make lanterns. Alright, now we're cooking with steam. How on earth did I get leaf litter? When the fuck was leaf litter a thing? I swear to God, leaf litter is the bane of my existence. It's great for when you need really quick bone meal, but any other time it's the bane of my goddamn existence. I guess it's also good when you need to burn something, because I think you can burn it, but I hate it. I hate it so. My rose bushes. Just gonna put them right here. Alright, there's obviously gonna be steps right here, and actually, hold on. If that's the case, I gotta put them right here, right here then. There's gotta be three steps. There's gotta be one here and then angled that way. It'll make sense when they're there. And then I need another bed. So I need a bed and I need a blue flower. Boink. There's my horse. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give him a lick. He tastes just like raisins. I think I remember that song. Alright, well, we got two. Just need one more. Oh, would you look at that? See, this is what I was talking about last stream, is this dragon drops not only scales, but blocks of wool, which is very convenient for me and my needs. At this very moment, at least. Needs. Right, I keep forgetting I moved it all inside. But I keep trying to go down there. Okay, and then right here. One bed. And then make it... Oh, right, I don't die yet. I just need one dye. And then one blue bed. And then Bob's your uncle. We have a California king for this doggo king. And what we're going to do is we're going to need to move it outward one, but because this is all going to be concrete. That's my mom texting, for those of you following along with the drama. My mom is not doing well. Mentally, emotionally, in every conceptual way, but I'm not going to discuss that here. Anyway, this is going to be out one by concrete, and then I want to make a large bed frame out of lapis lazuli, but that is going to take a long time, and I got to go underground to get all of those materials. So anyway, we need a ceiling, and then we can start working on the roof. But let's start the stone bricks while we can. Could we make a... Hold on. Could we make a, what's it called? A whatchamacallit? because that would make things easier. What's it under? Hold on. I have it under all, I think. Or do I just have it under... whatever. Sorry. I think I mentioned it before, but I am on Topamax, and my word recall sucks because of it. I need one of the blade thingies. Oh, here's what I was talking about last time, the furniture thing. So I can make cool furniture. So that will come in handy. That's our secret maska tool for next time. But what we're looking for is that blade tool that allows us to make more for less. The stone cutter. I do have iron. I just haven't cooked the iron yet. I have 7 iron. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I drop my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Okay, let me switch it over real quick. Move. I just need one. Okay, now we can go back to doing what we were doing. Alright. There we go. That's going to be in the back of the house. For now. There's a little workstation. This can go. So we'll put that there for now. That reminds me, I gotta get rid of that one stone block. Don't mind me, I am gonna break this just with my fists. Because I'm just gonna fully destroy it. There we go. Alright. And now with what we have, we are going to take all of you. Do I have more stone? I do. Why is it in 2 piles? Okay. And then we are going to turn it all into the stone bricks. You can thank Mr. Top of the Morning himself, not Jacksepticeye, but Levi, for the idea to get that machine. So thank you, Levi, whenever you see this. I need an axe. Yeah, I got more cobblestone. I can quickly make an axe. One axe. Okay. Do I want them? Let me see how many more I need. I was gonna destroy the door real quick, but I can put it back. Blink. I'm gonna have to destroy the roses again, aren't I? No, I can work around them. They're painting the roses red. They're painting the roses red. If anyone has ever questioned my ADHD and not just autism, I would like to remind you that I just say random shit. I get earworms like crazy. See, doesn't that look nice? It looks like a big square from the front, but I promise you it's not. Let's go ahead and place them. I hope my microphone's actually picking up my audio, because that would be really shitty if it wasn't. Because I'm being too quiet. I mean, I know my voice carries, but I don't know at what decibel it stops. Into the safety of my home. Okay. Just need a couple more. Let me count how many so I get an exact amount. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it. Probably a little bit more for the stair steps. Alright, let's go ahead and make the iron while we're at it. I'm just going to turn all of these into bricks. I'm gonna answer this message really quick. I do apologize. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore that for now, actually. And I'm gonna let her pop off. Because she's just hurting me even more, so. Yeah, let's go ahead and make these stairs. Oop, that's the wrong one. Do I not have a pickaxe? I swear I did. Did I use it up? Or am I just not seeing it? I don't think I have a pickaxe right now. Well, at least this is somewhat helpful. And I still have cobblestone. Okay, that's good. One pickaxe. Move that to where need be. Alright. And then stairs. Okay. There we go. And this is what I meant before, is it's gonna go, if the roses can get out of the way. There we go. See, doesn't that look nice? Beautiful. And I got one left over, but like, I'm not gonna, well, I mean, if I do, well, I was gonna say if I did the roof, but that would be too clashing. So yeah, I'm just gonna destroy it. I don't have lava right now, so this is the best way to destroy something. There we go. Gets the job done. That is looking nice. I like how that looks. So now our options are, we work on the ceiling, which requires us to start mining or get a cave. We can start squid hunting for all the black ink, which is going to take forever. Or we can start finding trees for our roof. And I don't know how far we're going to need to go out for that. So let's get a generalized idea of the landscape first, because they might not be too far away. If they are, then we're going to start digging a tunnel, and then we might be able to get some redstone to get a compass. While we're trying to get the diorite. While we're digging, we'll also take care of the zombies that are under our place. There goes our horse. He's just going to meander around. Don't mind him. There is a cave with lava over here. That's convenient. We'll have to come back with a bucket for that. Alright. Just survey the area. This might be precarious because me and Snow do not get along in Minecraft. I have a tendency to fall in and get stuck and die, which is not fun. Let me see. Okay. Oh, there's spruce. There's our door right there that we need. There's rabbits. That is convenient. I think we're in a very good spot. Okay, let's go ahead and get spruce for our doors, because that is very convenient. And where there's spruce, there might... Oh, yeah, this is what I'm talking about with the snow. Me and Snow do not get along. But where there's spruce, there might be dark oak nearby. Might being a very strong word. See, the problem is it's either by spruce that I found, or it is by a bunch of birch. And there is a bunch of birch that way, and even more spruce. So it could be that way. I do apologize. My mom's blowing up my phone. So that's all the beeping you're hearing. What we're also going to need to find is we're going to need to find berries, which I've had mixed results. Sometimes they're easy to find, sometimes they're hard to find. Sometimes very difficult in these icy biomes. Probably going to be easier to find over there. Let me grab this. Best to get resources when you can find them. Don't know if you can hear that, but my cat is purring on me. Ooh, it's snowing. Isn't that pretty? Sometimes you just gotta take in the little things, especially when life is hard. Even if it's like a little virtual thing like this, sometimes you just gotta stop and take a breather. Life can be hard sometimes. And this is nice. Well, back to it. Alright. First, let's get this spruce. It's a good tree to cut down. should be enough. And then we can come back and decide if that's what we want our roof to be made out of as well, depending on how it looks. But I'm thinking dark oak's probably going to be the best. Ow. Alright, we've got a bit of a survey of the land over that way. Alright, I see more roses. But I am not seeing... Oh, is that a wolf? It is. Hi, buddy. I do not have any bones for you, but I am glad to know that they spawn over here. So I will have to come back at a later time and get a puppy. I mean, I know I'm a puppy, but get another puppy. A doggo friend. I need you for your wolf. Make it slightly easier on myself. Alright, gotta head home. Alright, another day. I'm just going to answer this message really quick. Alright, back to it. Okay. Add this to iron supplies. I'm just gonna stash that away. Don't need this just yet, so I'm gonna just put this out front. I'm gonna need another chest. I'm going to need one spruce door. Also going to need a spruce trapdoor. And then I'm going to need... Yeah, I don't think a spruce roof is going to work. Might be our only option, though. So, tell you what, we'll come back to that. We don't need a roof right now. So let's change out the door. And then we will see. Well, I guess if we have a spruce door, it might work. And we do have a plethora of spruce. Yeah, we might have to go with that. Next thing I need to know is where the trapdoor is going to go. Because if that's going to be ingrained, then it's got to go. It's going to be a corner. So probably here, I'm guessing. It's going to be in the far corner. Well, actually, unless I'm going to put a decoration there. So it's probably actually going to need to be one off. You guys will see what I'm trying to do here in a second. There's a black wool. So I'm going to need to mark it right there, because that's where the corner is going to be. And then I'm going to need to put the trapdoor. And that'll do that. And then I'll need to leave a trapdoor outside for the trash can. Don't mind if I yes. I'll leave that there for now. We need to come back with the trash can later. There's a creeper out here. Do I want a back door? Probably not. Yeah. So I really have no reason to keep these two doors. Except for later usage. So I need storage. Storage that I don't have. What I need is another one of these, because I keep coming down here and forgetting I don't have one. That ought to do it. This I can replant. This I can eat. Guess I can put back. Guess I'll keep on me for right now. I guess I got way too many of, but I'll figure out something. And yeah, that ought to do it. And there's a creeper. Oh, well, that dragon fell down. I might come over here at some point and completely demolish this entire pillar for its resources. Put this here. Is that creeper still following me? I don't know. Probably not, but just to be sure. Okay. Yum. Maybe we can find another squid while we're here. Oh, there's a drowned. I see no squids. Only fish. Yeah, this black carpet thing is going to be a bitch to make, isn't it? There's got to be a place where they spawn. I think I have enough leads, so I don't think I have to attack this trader right now. I am not seeing any squoods. What I am seeing is the sun going down. Alright. So, since we can't find Scood right now, what we're going to do is we are going to start on our mine to get resources. And this is the cool thing that I was kind of referencing yesterday, is we're going to have an indoor mine shaft, which is also going to lead to a farm and a greenhouse and a bunch of cool underground workshops, which is all going to be inside our house. So we're going to have our house, and we're going to have everything we could possibly need indoors and underground. So that's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. So we go down a little bit, but I'm going to need ladders first. So I'm going to need my sticks. I'm going to need a lot of sticks. So I'm also going to need some torches. But just to give you an idea, let's go ahead and go down 10 at a time. So what I want to do is I want to make sure all of this is cobblestone so it looks nice. Down to a certain point, at least. I might finish it out until it gets to stone. When it gets to all stone, then I'll stop, but there we go. So where's the thing? Right there. So we're gonna want to go then want to connect right there. There we go. We hop out. And that's going to be our little tunnel. You can still walk on it, everything like that. So it doesn't look too bad. It'll look nicer, obviously, when the concrete is right there, because it won't be off from the wall. And then we're going to go down to, hold on. Technically, we're supposed to be at 90, so actually it's one more up. It'd be 90 right here. So actually we're gonna go all the way down for this one. Might need more ladders for this. Yeah, because we'd need 5. And then we'll go down by 10 each time. So I am going to go down 2 more just to show you the reference. And then we dig this out, and then we'll make a room right here. So, and then maybe a room right here. So, but, and then we'll keep going down by 10s, if that makes sense. Could even have a room right here, honestly, which I might go ahead and cut that out. But yeah. And then what I might do is I might make a ledge so it's easier to, like, step off on. But I need to cut that out carefully. But usually it doesn't bother me too much if I have to, like, just hop off in a certain way. So, but I just gotta cut it carefully enough. So, but as of right now, I don't have enough ladders. I gotta go grab more sticks, so I gotta cut it like that. So let me go grab more sticks. I got plenty of oak planks, so I'll just turn those into sticks. Alright. Close this for safety. Hold on. I can. For some reason, it won't let me right now. Oh well. Okay. My dog is really winding up a storm right now. Okay, why am I going up? Okay. And then, gonna want to, like, try to make a ledge in a way. So that way I can, like, fall into it. No, because that won't make sense. Because I'll just keep going down. Yeah. Well, either way. So. Now I just have to determine what each room is going to be. I might do what I did for my last playthrough. So this was a lava farm. This was storage. And this was a farm. So I might do that again. So let me just dig them out a little bit. And then also put torches so nothing spawns. I keep forgetting that because sometimes I play in peaceful mode. I forget shit spawns. Easiest thing is going to be to make the storage first. Whoops. Oh well. I think you guys are really going to like the greenhouse, but that one's going to be annoying. So. Alright, let's go ahead and work out the storage. Because that is going to be important. And this we can always make bigger. Oh, whoops. Alright. First we need to make it walkable. Nope. Well, guess this one's just getting destroyed. Alright. Now we just need one of these. just going to place here for the time being. And we have sticks, so we could just make a pickaxe. No need to go up to the surface for right now. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be enough for right now. Then we gotta go up. We're already starting to get some diorite, which is good. Like I said, it just comes naturally, so we should have, in no time, plenty for the ceiling. The ceiling's just the interior, so it's not going to affect the outside look, just the inside of our house. Okay, and then we need to go up one more. Personally, I prefer calcite, but that is something we can trade out for later. Hell, if we wanted to, we could do our floors in calcite later. And, I don't know, make the ceiling something super nice. But, we're just starting out, so... Now we're going to need an oven. We're going to put that there for now. Just temporarily while we do some cooking, because we're going to make sure everything is cohesive. So what we're going to need is we're going to need stone, because all this diorite has got to go, and we're going to be, again, using it. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and make the storage boxes. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to chop down some more trees. So, well, while that is a cooking, let's go upstairs. Actually, let's go ahead and make the diorite blocks really quick. We got diorite slabs. There we go. We got polished diorite. Oh, well, monsters are nearby, so good thing our door's closed. So let's go ahead and make the ceiling. Also make sure we put torches, just for right now. They're temporary. They may not look the best, but they're temporary. The plan is to eventually not only have full-on lanterns, but to have a full-on fireplace, which is going to look lovely right here in this area. So. That is coming together. There we go. Hi. If you couldn't tell by the title, this is a very quiet stream because my child is asleep on me. Also, the dog is crying downstairs because he wants me to pick him up because the cat has been terrorizing him. So right now we are working on the ceiling to get a bunch of diorite blocks, and we are also working on storage downstairs. So this is what we're working on right now. We're making a storage room underground. This is what I like to do. I like to make an underground bunker in my house. This right here is going to be a full-on underground greenhouse. This is going to be a lava garden, or a lava farm, and this is going to be storage. And then we're going to keep building down by rows of 10, and making some cool stuff until we get to a strip mine. So that is the plan. Ah, hell. Well, that was bound to happen. We can fix it. We can fix it. He didn't do too much damage. Good thing our house was pretty sturdy. Okay. So, that was there. And those were there. And that was there. Oh, that was not there. Wait, then where does this come from? That might have just been my inventory. Okay. Alright, and then this is... Oh, that is upside down. Alright, let me just place that where that belongs at least. And then... pickaxe. Alright, and then I just put... Oh, well, he left. It now says no one's watching again. Oh, now it's upside down again. There we go. Oh, that's all fixed. I should probably patch this. Since I keep getting zombie sounds under my house. Well, that's not it. All I did was dig another tunnel. This dog is gonna kill me. Sorry, I had to finish off the 2 pens. Alright, and door. Alright, house is back in order. Oh my god. Hold on. I gotta do something about this dog. Dog, what is your issue? Come here. Come here. Come on. I am not gonna go over there and pick you up. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. Yeah, see, at this point, it's his fault, because he's not coming here. Alright. Anyway, back to what we were doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this stuff. Which helps us in 2 ways. It helps us aesthetically, and it helps us with our roof. Well, our ceiling, I should say. Please disregard the crying dog. He is sad for his own reasons, because he is too scared of the cat to get up here himself. And I can do nothing about that except for grab him. And I am not going to do that. Because soon I will not be able to do that after my surgery, and he needs to learn I won't do that for him. So he is just going to have to cry and whine about it. He is fully capable. He has stairs. He literally has dog stairs. I should not have to pick him up. There we go. Now, doesn't that look better? Just let that finish off. Okay. And since this is going to be stone anyway, well, this is going to be cobblestone, honestly. Because the first chest is always cobblestone. I have filled many a cobblestone chest. Anyway, let's go back upstairs. See if we can't finish or almost finish the ceiling. Dang it. Oh, I ran out. Well, that's not ideal. But we're getting there. That's all that matters. He thinks I can't hear him or something. And not that I'm not actively ignoring him. Oh my god, you big baby. Hold on, I'm gonna try to like throw the cat down. Come here. Gabe, come here. Hello, Harley. Gabe, come here. Stop whining and come here. Come here, damn it. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do other than leave. Which I'm not gonna do for the sake of him being a big baby. Alright. It's nighttime again. Alright. In the morning, I'm chopping trees. There we go. There we go. We need to get wood for our storage. And for this, any wood will do. So let's go ahead and replant some trees actually while we're here. Because we are good noodles who believe in nature conservation. That reminds me, what happened to my roses? There we go. That's all of them. Now we can start chopping down trees. Yeah, there's definitely wolves that spawn down here. I'll have to come back with bones. But I want to finish the house first. Okay. Oop. Dragon definitely died down here. Or escaped. Deforestation. Alright, let's see how far this gets us. Then we can come back. Okay. Okay. Oop. I wasn't supposed to put that there. Okay. And then we're going to have shelves. And then we have to put more up here. Damn stick drift. Then we put more up here. And we can actually probably make the shelves right now because we have stone. So we can make stone slabs. Yeah. As you can see, it doesn't affect these from opening. It's literally just aesthetic, so. And these have plenty of room for opening as well. And honestly, these are going to be embedded into the wall. And then sometimes I have trophies up here, like armor and stuff, which I probably might do, but I'll do that later, because right now I'm just trying to flesh out the storage and how much I need. I don't know how in-depth I'll go. Sometimes I go very in-depth, but I might have multiple things of storage. I might have separate storage. I might just have the basics. I don't know. We'll see. Right now I'm just fleshing it out. To get more loot for storage. Vastly interesting, I know. But you know, this is kind of the basics of building a house. I do need a little food in my system though. cows. See, it's good to kill them now because I know I'm throwing a shit ton of leather later. I see another one. I know it's good to know that I'm in a good area for animal spawning. That is a very good thing. Shit, sun's going down again. Can I get one tree in? Yeah, just one at least. That would be really cool, but would take a lot of time, and would be a little hard to do is to make an underground tree replenishing center or tree farm, but that is hard, in my opinion, and just not something I usually do. Because that's pretty much like a underground utopia type thing. That's some real Fallout shit. And me, I'm just living for one, and I can always come back to the surface, do my harvesting. But we'll see how long this goes. Maybe I will. Alright. Let me see. Only 4. Snakes again. Sorry. Usually I go for 4 in a row, but I don't know if I'll need the full 4. I mean, that seems like more than enough. We'll see. I think 1 or 2 more trees. Hello, cow. Would you like to donate your body to the cause? Thank you. I know he'll never see this, like, ever. So I'm willing to say it here. But there's this guy that I have a huge crush on, and it's fine that he doesn't have any feelings back. That's fine. I'm an adult, right? I'm a big boy. I can handle that. But I get all the giddy schoolboy feelings when something I do or say rubs off on him, which happens very frequently. I mean a lot. For some reason, I influence him a lot more than others for some odd reason. But I'll say something, and he just starts picking it up and using it a lot. And that just that makes the whole heart go doki doki and all that cringe shit. So I don't know. I just was thinking about that. I'm allowed to be gay. Shut up. I need a boyfriend, though. I desperately need a boyfriend. One of these days, though. One of these days, my prince will come. Until then, let me be in peace. Alright, let me see. Alright, how many of these fuckers can I make? 6. That is more than I need. I think I needed 3. Hold on. Yep, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Cinco de Mayo is coming up, so that's fun. I think we're gonna put wood in this chest. I'm gonna need signage. Cobble's gonna be in this. As you can see, I do this quite often. And then wood. And then up here, this is where we get into the nitty-gritty. Stone objects. As you can see, this is not my first rodeo. I am going to need more signs, though. So that means I'm going to need more of that style of wood. Actually have in this chest, hold on. I do, indeedly do. While I organize and all that jazz. Okay, we got 6 signs. Alright, and then we got wood objects. Okay. We gotta go over here. Then we got I think I'm gonna start with the meats, actually. Meat. Then go to fruits and veggies. Goods. And I also put soups and stuff in here, so like don't overthink it. Then seeds. And because I don't want to get too complicated at this point. Seeds and saplings. Because if I were to get super complicated, I'd make the whole wood section like a trio and stuff like that. I'm not going to get that in depth. So I'm going to do metals. Metal. Now I need more signs. Metal. Gemstones. This is where diamonds, emeralds, redstone's gonna go. Gems. And then this is where it gets tricky. So I'm gonna make a miscellaneous box. And then I'm gonna make a nether box. So I have to decide from this point on if I want to get more in depth than this, or if this is good enough. Now this does kind of cover the basics of everything, farm stuff, regular stuff, but it doesn't cover my weaponry or my tools. So I could keep them upstairs, or I can expand one and make stuff for that. But I don't really need to, because I usually make them on a need-to-make basis. But I might just keep them upstairs. So I think this might be good enough for storage. For now, at least. I might expand for tools and weaponry. Or I might just keep tools and weaponry upstairs. I don't know. We'll expand as the time comes. As of right now, I need to break this down and organize it. And this might overload my personal inventory. Okay. I'm just gonna... I might actually put a storage out back. Yeah, lots of people put storage out back. No shame in that. And then I'll go organize these, and then I'll come back for the rest of it. Oh, right. If I can get down the hole. Okay. So this would obviously go in miscellaneous. And these would go in meats. So this, we'll organize this in a second, but, oh, not the glass, but, so, but, what I want to do, now that all the meat's in here, is we're going to divide this up between cooked and raw. So the raw is going to be on this side, cooked is going to be on this side. And then we're just going to keep it all organized like that. Seeds and saplings. Seeds going to obviously go over here. And tree saplings are going to be over here. But obviously there's going to be so much that this is going to get deorganized, and that's going to be okay. And this is going to be a clusterfuck. I'm just going to be honest with you. But that's the miscellaneous, so it is what it is. So Now these ones are going to be super helpful because this is where wood objects, you can't see me doing air quotes, but wood objects are going. And crafting tables can go in there because they're wood. Oak doors, these, and these are also going to be organized by type of wood. These kind of look like they're made out of oak, so I'm going to put them in the oak pile. I'm going to move that over there, and then move that over there. And then wood itself is going to be organized by type as well. And this is going to contain not only the planks, but it's also going to contain the just the regular wood chopped. So, and then cobblestone is just going to be straight up cobblestone. That's, I mean, doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. But that's going to get full real fast with all the mining. So, and then stone objects is going to contain things like these stone bricks right here, or just regular stone, like this, or, you know, things made of stone. So, make sense. So, and there you have that. And now we're nice and clean again. Now to get the last chest and organize that. Oh, how it goes. It's clean 1 second and full again the next. Alright. By the way, this satchel is kind of cool. It comes with the dragon update, and it's filled with fruit for your dragon. So that's going to be very handy once we actually hatch our dragon. But for right now, that's going in the box, as well as our dragon egg, because we don't have a pen or a pole to tie him to. So, we could have also expanded for a dirt box. I might still do that, because that would actually be really handy, or an earth box, because that could also hold sand. I'm questioning now. We don't really need a furniture catalog, honestly, so I might toss that. Okay, wool can all go together, flint can go together, the music disc can go in there, bones can go in there, gunpowder. So, wood can, chest can go in wood objects. Leaf litter. This can go in seeds. See, and then I would also make a box for weapons and ammunition, and arrows would go in that. But, yeah, that is a question for another time. I could put the dirt out back, honestly. That kind of makes sense. As kind of like a workshop thing. Yeah, I can do that for now. It's not necessary for, like, that. Or I can make, like, a separate storage thing. Yeah, let's do that for now. I'm making all these excuses so I don't have to, like, mess this up. But, yeah. Me questioning myself. Damn it. Now I kind of just want to expand this one more. Let me just put the dirt up back for right now and just see. So, put that there, and then, oh boy, another chest. Now we have our backdoor storage. And then I'm going to need that gravel for when we're making the concrete Then we have 8 things of iron, which is very helpful. Which leaves us with 1 cauldron. Which is enough for us to do this. Hold on. There we go. Put that there. And put that there. And this is our trash can. Don't worry. We are going to put lava in there so that way we can have a functioning trash can. But for right now it is empty because we need a bucket. Which we now don't have the iron for. But we have iron nuggets, so we can make a lantern. The first lantern. So, which we will put there. And, yeah, no, we're doing pretty well right now. We are organized, we are looking good. We still need a bunch of diorite for our roof, but we are doing great. Let's see if we can't get started on the indoor walls, to be honest. I want to get to 2 hours, and then once we hit 2 hours, we're close to 2 hours, around 2 hours-ish, we'll end stream. I'd like to put in 2 hours each time. There's plenty of sand. Because we need sand and we need gravel. So I think we'll have no trouble in making this. I think the only trouble we'll honestly have is with the roof, and that's just with finding a material for the roof. Come on. And once we get a bucket, it'll be really easy to pour water down. There's plenty of gravel around, so. And yes, I see the sun going down. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that should do. Oh. The round is coming. He is slow, but so am I. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Okay. Alright. Now I have to go out back and get the gravel. Shit. If he's gonna blow up, I just need him to blow up far away from my house. Oh, hey, I beat him. Lucky me. Skill, all skill. Alright, and then I need gravel. And then I'm going to need light blue dye. Oh, thank you for your patronage. I'm going to need that. That's actually exactly what I need. Handy dandy that. Just need a couple more blue flowers. Oh, here, let's start with what we got. There, 4 light blue dye. We'll start with that and see where it gets us. It gets us pretty damn far, is where it gets us. Now, just remember, you don't really need to do the corners because they're honestly going to be empty. So we're honestly going to fill those up with another material because you don't want them to be empty. Nobody likes hollow corners. We can actually move this. Hi, baby girl. You awakies now? I'm just gonna move this. It also means we're gonna need less black wool than expected. Alright, so I'm gonna need to figure this out. Probably gonna need cobblestone. Let me just go downstairs and grab some. Because that's also a hard material. I know. I know. You tell it like it is, kid. Okay, fill all the corners. Because you're not going to see these corners. The concrete's honestly going to fill them up. See what I mean? You're not going to see them. Now the door is where it gets tricky, and I might have to come back to that. But this is why I like to go ahead and put this stuff down for that, because I like to embed these into the wall anyway, so yeah. So we have a good start to that. And honestly, I might just flatten this out anyway and embed the fireplace in here. So I might just worry about the concrete along this way and just forget this because the fireplace is going to be here. So sucks that I don't have more iron because then I could just start this, but more focused on getting more dye because that's kind of what's preventing me from making more of this stuff. Please donate your bodies to the cause, thank you. froze there for a second. Alright, now. I need to go find blue flowers. Blue flowers. My daughter's just watching the screen. Is this game for autistic people? Why? Because I'm starting to love it. If you know where that's from, 10 points to Gryffindor. I guess I don't need to be quiet anymore, but I'm gonna continue being quiet because that's kind of the point of the stream at this point. Hello, doggo. I don't have any bones anymore. I turned them all into dye. And now I'm looking for flowers. I know. I'm not even gonna ask you to donate. Just come here. You have no choice. There has to be some blue flowers around here somewhere. Oh, I think I see what I need for my roof. See, I told you. Spruce and dark oak. And you know what? I see squid. See, we're doing good, ladies and gents. And non-binary pets. Or something to that equivalent. I also really like these bushes, so we're gonna collect them as well. They give you fireflies at night. Oop. Only problem is, it is going to be nighttime soon. So I have two options. I see two paths. And it's the earnest way that puts me in danger, or it's the kind of cheaty way. And boy, oh boy, do I like the cheaty way. Hold on, let me grab a bunch of this. I'm gonna need this. But you know what, this is a very important stream for you guys, so I should probably do the earnest way, you know? So I guess we're just gonna have to fight through the night. Let's see. I mean, that's a decent amount of stuff. Alright, I guess we're fighting through the evening. On the sake of getting that wood. Yeah, the one thing I definitely don't want to see on the other side of the goddamn aisle. He's got to follow me, isn't he? Oh, no, he's chilling over there. I don't want anything to do with him. He don't want anything to do with me. We Gucci. I won't fuck him, he won't fuck me, and we won't fuck each other, probably. Did my axe break? It did, didn't it? Guess I'm doing this by hand. This is a rough night. I'm gonna need a lot of these fuckers. That's a big house. Ah, he's killing me. Ah, yep. Did say it was gonna be fighting through the night. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. Oh, and now creeper. Yeah, no, I'm not surviving. Yeah, this is not good. My only saving grace is that I die with some good stuff on me. I don't have a creep following me, right? Okay. Where's the other one? Oh, no. That's not the other one. And here I find all the squids. Yeah, I'm in a bad way. I got them all right. They're not just floating in the water. More squids. Maybe I'll be lucky. Maybe I can survive the night with my half a heart and my no food. Nope. Well, I tried. But I did collect a lot of black ink. So off we go a-hunting. Alright. Going this way. luckily I made a straight path, so I kind of have an idea of where I'm going. I'll kill those on the way up. Yep, there it is. It is such a well-designed mechanic. A little harder underwater, but it is a very well-designed mechanic. Let me pull out my sword. It's actually a great place for mining, farming squid. You got tiny, tiny tendrils. My harvest has been plentiful. Alright, this guy needs to back off. And all this with a stone sword, mind you. Alright, any more squids? Another one. This is a great place to farm them. There's a big chunk of diorite right here, but honestly, I'll get plenty when I'm digging underground. No rush. Alright, let's go chop a little bit more of the trees down, and then we'll head home, and then we'll call it a stream. done. Which I'm very glad to say we will be able to. Funny how we went out just looking for flowers. Alright. Now we don't have an axe right now, so it's going to have to be bare-handed, which is not great. My daughter's just watching the stream. She likes to watch me play sometimes. Yeah, one whole tree might not be enough, but it's kind of all I can grab right now. But it's going to get a pretty decent amount of roof done. Anyone else think the trapdoors made out of dark oak look like chocolate bars, or is it just me? I mean, it's good when you're making like a bakery or something, but like, you know, not really ideal for much else, I think. I don't know, I just thought it was a weird design. Alright, just one more. Alright. Let's see if we can't grab a couple saplings. I do want to also grab this. And if I can, one of these, just so we can grab some mushrooms. Did we even grab any mushrooms? Nope, none dropped. Alright, that's great. Alright, and now we head home. We can always come back. We are gonna have to fight monsters on the way back. I'm calling it now. But you know what? It was a worthy haul. Not an Enderman. That is the last thing I need right now. Okay, hold on. Looney, you make a better wall than a window. There she goes. And I see the obelisk. passing by a spider. Please don't mind me, Mr. Spider. You do you, I'll do me. I'm just trying to go home. Friendly spider. I am so close to home. If everyone could just, like, not touch me. 6 feet, 6 feet. Late for archery practice. And home. Ah, well, okay. Made it home. Can't even sleep because there are too many monsters nearby. But you know what? That's okay. What I can do is I can turn all this dye black. Or all these sacks into ink. Black ink. Black dye. And then I can collect all this wool. It's still not going to be all of it, but it is something. I'm only going to do so much of it because you still have to remember that some of it is not going to be covered. Or a lot of it is going to be covered by the concrete. So you're not even going to see it. I know I have more, but it's all I picked up so far. Twink, twink, twink. Alright. And then, again, being careful of the wall. Just trying to do the middle sections right now. That should be the last of it. Yep. The white wool can go back for now, because that is all I have. And it's gonna drive me nuts if I just leave it like that. So, yep, that's what we got for right now. Maybe if we put like another crafting table or something there, it won't feel so empty. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I'll probably put like a second oven or something. Do I have enough cobblestone? No, but I got gravel. Now I can go to sleep. Alright. Well, they're outside dying. Turn all those into planks. And then I can start on the roof. Which we're gonna need a shit ton of these. It says I have cobblestone. Oh, I do. I do have cobblestone. More bones. Make sure that there's no little green men. No little green men? Okay. Well, there's spiders, and I do see a little green man. Just go away. Yeah. I'll deal with that later. I just want to work on my roof. Is that so wrong? Alright. Let's just get a start on this. Dang it. I know I gotta work from the bottom. There we go. Yeah, and this is where it's gonna be a problem. For I am too short. Oh, you know, actually, hold on. Might be just tall enough. There we go. Dang it. There we go. And just get these to connect. There we go. Oh, this one's not gonna be fun. Hold on. Dang it. See, it's hard when you're down here. The stairs don't want to work with you. Oh, ran out of dirt. Hold on. I'm gonna use this block of wool. Dang it. Stick drift, you're failing me. There we go. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. You know what? I, my daughter needs me, and I'm tired, and I think that spider was kind of like, you know, I'm gonna end it because it's 2:22, which is kind of my number. I'm gonna leave it here. So thank you all for watching, and as always, stay fair on my friends.